for you guys, you season 5, episode 2, Blood Will Have Blood. What is her name?
This is Marquette.
Oh, it's me, Bloody Chris.
This is so steady, you, Nubby.
Who's steady?
Sangre a la sangre. Sewage.
I'm Pat.
Sangria sound like sangre. Is that the same type of shit? That's what's red. I'm a vampire.
I'm a vampire. We don't know what to really predict. Last we stopped, our buddy, what's his name? Joe?
Bud.
Joe.
Joe.
Bud Joe. He's writing a book. So
He found the Handmaid's Tale girl,
Yeah.
and he
Janine.
caught it. He caught the ick again.
He caught it.
He caught the ick.
Got the
Okay.
ick.
I want
Yeah.
to defend him, Pat, but he caught the ick. He's
Well, right now,
he's back in
So
it.
also Penn Badgley, the actor, he said that in one of the interview, like the things that they don't show on the show is off camera, Joe is SAing his victims. So
What?
they don't show that on
Good.
it. So like
really?
yeah, so
Gross.
I thought you were going to talk about how the monologues are read so that people have the appropriate pauses. I had no idea that's what you were going to say.
yeah, so it's like because there's so many people who love Penn Badgley, and he's been really like, why do you love him? Why do you love him? Like he's a horrible person. Why do you love him? So he's like, again, this one, like, guys, like, let me tell you that he is a truly horrible person, and you should not be loving this person.
You know what's funny is that they probably retconned that because people are. Speaking of which, we went to go see a friend this weekend. I'm not going to say her name, but she loves her some you and some Penn Badgley, and she's kind of into the Joe thing. And so,
because
like,
those are not books now.
Yeah,
like Ronald's
they're in the
reading a
book.
talking book
Gobby,
now
gobby.
because like a whole genre now.
Gobby
Genre.
go, yeah. But so like because of that, I feel like I'm not saying that it's not true, but it does feel like it's like retconning where they're like Joe's like talking with the writers. He's like, can he be sexually assaulting them like off camera too? And he's like, yeah,
Yeah, because
because he's a murderer, so why wouldn't he?
That,
You know,
that feels strange to me. At least maybe it's in a way like we're seeing this through his lens, so we're only seeing what he's showing us, and maybe he doesn't want to think that what he's. Maybe we've seen some essay and
We have
know.
seen him masturbating
outside of
in front of
window.
someone's window.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
But I mean, I can see where
Is
you're
that
saying
assault?
like
Seeing
because
someone jerks off at you, it's
he's
kind of
rationalizing from himself that what he's doing is fine, and that's why he's not showing us some parts that we would have known if he were seeing it from somebody else's perspective, like from the victim's perspective or whatever. But it's interesting to hear like because the actor has just been confused on like why are people loving
Penn
Joe?
Badgley, it's
He's
because
been-
it's you.
I think,
Every
I think
essay
if they
is
made
like-
that more overtly obvious, though, then less people would love it.
Yeah, I don't think
mean,
they made that overtly.
But I also
obvious,
think
though.
less people would watch the show if we were
Yeah.
following someone who was like blatantly essaying people.
Yeah, so
It is
it's
a
interesting
hard line to
hear
walk,
him.
but I also
I mean,
think
he's like murdering people.
I
murder's
know.
okay.
Murder's fine.
Most of us- yeah, people are okay. Yeah. What I was gonna say is the last thing
There's a
is
difference there.
I think it's Penn Badgley. If it was old boy from Severance,
Mike.
no, not Mike from Severance. Severance
Has so many
I know,
characters.
there's 4 main characters.
The big dude.
Dylan?
Dylan. If it was
Okay.
Dylan doing, because Dylan's also in You, I couldn't remember his actor's name. If it was Dylan
yeah.
in You doing what Joe does, people would hate it.
Yeah.
But Penn Badgley is a hot otter, so they're allowing it to happen.
Yep. That is a fact too.
Wait, someone called him an
He's an
someone
otter,
called him
yeah.
an otter?
You're kind of an otter.
And what does that mean?
Like, so you know, bears are fat, hairy, gay dudes, right? So an otter is like a slimmer, hairy, gay dude.
Yeah.
Twinks are the non-hairy version of otters.
But he said he was like almost gay because he wasn't quite. No, it was really funny the way the guy said it.
All right, guys,
is
we're
so
gonna
funny.
jump into this. This is not a market substitute. Please support the OG content.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to watch uncut of these, go check it out on normies.com. And let's go, guys. Let's get into this. Let's get into a mode.
Let's go.
The normies are 10.
What?
Huh?
We're 10 years old.
Oh, 10-year. Oh, I was like,
Oh.
out of.
Hello, you.
Hi, Joe.
For years, you've been yourself scared to jeopardize your perfect
Where's your
life.
remote? We're already off to a crazy
But after
start.
breaking the seal with Bob, life feels different.
Broke the seal with Bob. You didn't have a seal, bitch.
You thought that to live happily ever after, you had to bury your old self. That love and acceptance weren't given to the bloodthirsty.
He really was burying. How long do you think he was burying for?
Dexter would have to kill Joe.
And
does
that
he-
would be okay.
I don't know if he meets Harry's code. He's killed bad guys.
Bro, you're sick.
Actually, yeah, last episode, I guess he didn't need to kill that guy.
I mean,
And he
Bex.
killed the woman. Like, Bex, yeah, Nora.
Beck ran away dumb.
Breakfast burritos again. They're so good, Mom.
God, I will have them every day. for
Rather
the
greasy.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Can we go to the museum today?
What about school?
I know, but I
He's
really
got a
want to
little
see the
Penn
products.
Badgley hair.
Maybe this weekend, Bub, okay? Go, brush your teeth.
He's not finished
He's
with
not
his
done with his
burrito.
burrito. Why do they do this in TV?
Just gonna sit there and get cold.
Don't you want toothpaste breath when you finish your burrito?
You wrote about murdering a man who ended up dead. Those pages and all your other murder fiction can never see the light of day. You promised me
It's
you won't.
evidence, bro.
Her concerns valid.
What do you mean?
But your musings deserve better than
Are you keeping them?
especially when you've locked them away.
Oh my god.
He getting caught. He getting caught.
It's like his blood slides now.
He
He getting caught.
Of
Too
course, because
confident.
he's
His memento.
a book boy, so he's gotta write about
and he's
it.
also like proud of his.
He's changing the
Art.
names, right? Maybe he changed the names.
But he needs
maybe
he needs his,
every single narration every season was a book he wrote about each of the girls he's killed.
Isn't this place just a tax write-off for you?
I actually worked here for years.
To seem more interesting while attending Columbia?
I didn't go to college. I was here making a living.
Well, then you should know that you can't afford rent in this city on my paycheck.
You're not still sleeping here, are you?
No.
Yep.
Sometimes.
You know how much rent is in New York?
She's gonna find the basement, bro.
Yeah.
$8 more per hour, and that's officially like 3 times more than I ever made here.
You can't just throw money at everything, Joe. I'm not a charity.
Why are you mad?
Did you try to
What?
sleep or what?
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
The answer is yes.
I will always do.
Okay, I was about to
Can
say.
someone be so frustrating and utterly captivating at once?
Oh my god.
She is not even that captivating.
ass.
Yeah, she's not. She's not.
What are you talking about?
What's in there?
Of course.
Guaranteed tetanus shot. It's just some old storage, but it's a little bit dangerous. So stay out.
Yeah, that works.
Then that should
That,
definitely
that
go.
doesn't make me want to go see more. What the
Right?
fuck you're hiding?
I want to be
boss?
in there so bad. You
Weirdo.
interesting, rich, weird man.
You ate next to the Prince of Denmark and you don't want me to go in your closet? I'm going.
Right?
Oh, why is Henry talking to a cop?
Because Henry is a monster.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my god, what
her.
happened? He broke my daughter's nose.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it was a girl, Joe.
Joe, you got a bigger problem on your hands now.
Yeah, you
got to
go and
be
how to kill
a
Henry.
father now here. Well, no, I wasn't saying
Oh.
that. Jesus Christ.
We do know that your son punched a little girl, Mr. Goldberg. And now that Henry has exhibited signs of violence, we need to figure
This
out.
is one out-of-character incident. My son isn't violent. Our son isn't violent.
She's got the thought.
Did you experience violence as a child?
Uh-oh, we are touching at a door you don't want to open.
No.
Or perhaps you acted out yourself?
Killed a man.
Why are we
It was
talking
my
about
dad.
me? If you're reading Resistance, it's because I don't like the idea of my son being classified as violent. It doesn't make sense that Henry would do this.
We're going to have to suspend him.
Yeah, obviously.
And if Reagan decides to press charges, we'll have no choice but to expel Henry.
Ain't there like 30 of these schools in New York?
Yeah,
I
but
guess
if you get, don't you
kicked out
get
of one,
blacklisted
yeah.
though?
on that, yeah.
I'm gonna go in your secret door. Secret door.
Don't do it.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I'm trying to keep the show going on, you know?
Man.
I like good popcorn TV.
I mean, you wouldn't think that, a murder is going down.
Yeah.
Like he's
Basement.
hiding. Like
He's hiding something.
I might think it's a crime. Whatever's on there is crime.
Oh, I don't think that. I think so. There's
It's
just,
either child.
he's just
porn-
hiding something. That's all I know. Oh, Lord.
And then when I see that, I'm like, all right, now,
That's
Dude, don't do that.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's a bit too much research there.
That's pedo shit
She
right there.
researched the inside of this type of lock. That's pretty
Can
genius.
you
Is
imagine this on YouTube?
is she a plant? Is she
So look up how to. Don't you remember Ben used to do this shit? He used to come to the office and practice picking locks.
Bro?
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
You're showing me
yeah.
how
There's
to
a
get
you
out.
can buy a
What
kit
will it
on
do?
Amazon.
What will it do?
She
oh my God.
will get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
and
broke the lock, I think.
You don't break it. You just unlock it.
No, there was in the video.
He's gonna
The
notice
instructions
that
were
it-
like, don't do that, otherwise, and then it stopped.
He's gonna notice that the
Yeah.
thing moved a little bit
I
anyway.
thought I heard something.
Like, oh, I guess.
Who
she's
is this
sleeping.
lady killer?
Oh my God!
Do you understand why you were suspended?
Yes, because I hate Gretchen. She said my mom was a killer.
What
Huh?
the fuck?
I called her a liar, but she said she heard her mom talking about it.
I mean, somebody
Is that
did,
true?
you know.
What Gretchen said?
Here's the conversation you've been dreading for years. Honesty is the best policy, but you two were once a kid who was introduced to the concept of murder too soon.
Joe is contemplating how to be a father. This is what I want to see.
You'll tell him the truth one day.
What?
But for now, you'd rather preserve your son's innocence for as long as possible.
Your first mom loved you so much, and she was very sick, which is why she isn't here with us. What Gretchen said isn't true.
I don't know.
Good shit.
Maybe honesty is better, but navigating it a little more carefully.
But I mean, they also have the internet. Like,
Yeah.
Gretchen's kid will just Reagan
Be like,
or
"Look at
my bad,
this."
Gretchen. Yeah, she'll just be like,
Yeah.
this is your mom on Instagram.
I've invited Reagan and Harrison over for dinner.
What?
That's fair.
She's telling everyone about Henry. I had to act fast.
Oh, fuck.
We need to make peace. I really need you on my side tonight.
But what about bookstore girl?
Joe's like, who are you again?
No, your son comes first.
Kate's gonna be furious when she finds out about bookstore girl.
Maddie.
Hi, Boo Boo.
Kate.
What are you doing here?
Hi.
I just thought I'd come to.
One.
How are they doing this?
No, that was actually disgusting
Yeah,
right
that
there.
was pretty good.
God damn.
There's a reason we only
There's some music
use
on or
family
something.
Thanksgiving and funerals. You could drive a tank through the silence.
How are the
What y'all
truffles?
eating?
They're from
This
the
looks
same
like
vendor as
grass.
Babbo.
I
Truffles?
don't care
Salad.
for parasites.
God!
The drizzle is a little bit sweet, though. I think my sugar's gonna skyrocket.
Diabetic?
Mm-hmm. Type 1. Though it might just be those sweet lips of yours.
Well,
Oh my
Joe's going to use this information to kill you.
So they just met.
I want an apology from both of you.
Why?
Admitting that you're complete failure as parents.
No.
Nah, you going
That's
And
crazy.
Henry needs special attention.
Oh,
After
girl.
Okay,
he
you're
was
going too
abandoned.
far.
And then yanked from his
I mean,
old
she's not
home and thrown
entirely
directly
wrong.
into yours. He should have been in therapy immediately.
He should have been therapy.
I apologize. Henry should have known better, and the fact that he didn't is my fault.
Fuck being nice. She's a miserable succubus.
Yep.
Here it comes. He's gonna blow up. Oh, okay.
Oh, he did
Thought
it.
he was gonna.
Okay. Did he apologize?
I don't know.
I mean,
Take out his
I'm
aggression
not about
on
to
the
say I'm a
bookstore
failure
girl.
as a parent.
You
to
know what?
fucking-
Girl,
She
don't.
she went there really quick and opened this.
Go
I think she's a PI.
home. Go
This
home.
is her home.
Go
She
home.
lives
She
here.
literally lives here. She homeless, bro. You ain't caught that? She in this bitch.
Don't go.
You have to know all the nooks and crannies of your own house. That's important.
Not every nook and cranny, Chris.
Not
Sorry.
at night. This is
You
true.
found
When
the
he
murder
gets excited,
shack.
it's like lost.
Congratulations. This is your home for the rest of your short life.
Right?
Murder, murder, murder,
Oh
murder, murder,
my
murder.
god.
It's a glass case of emotions and murder.
I preserve.
And now he's gonna
bookstore.
come with this anger of a Ray.
You could see air holes in there. I mean, like, what do you think this
She
is
thinks
for?
it's like
It's just
a
for
hot-
books.
yeah,
makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why
Right?
is there a little
A little two-way window.
pass-through
Oh,
thing?
no, she thinks it's to preserve old books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
That's what he tells people.
I guess you pass the book to the person there.
Doesn't make any sense unless that person lives in the box, dog. They gotta open the door.
I hope
eventually.
if she finds blood, it's over.
You know you keep this thing clean, but didn't somebody hide an extra key in here? Love did.
Oh no, his memoirs, the things that his
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh! Dun 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 dun.
You better crawl through that fucking
yeah,
gap.
she's not an op or anything because they're not. There's
No.
yeah.
Yeah, it's over. I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
I apologize for Henry's behavior, and I never condone violence for any reason.
But
I take my son's actions as a personal failure. I can assure you that this won't happen again.
Don't go shit.
Yeah, because he's not going to the school anymore.
And the kids should be in therapy.
I don't believe you.
Oh, shut the fuck
my
up! Now you
God.
doing too much. You get the fuck out of my house.
You know what I can't believe? That you can sit here and call us bad parents when the whole reason our children got into this fight was because you were gossiping about me and my late wife in front of your 8-year-old.
Let's make it messy, Joe. Let's go. Spill it out on the table.
I wasn't talking about love, Quinn.
Called it.
Yep. You're calling about Reagan?
I was talking about
Katie.
Katie. I think you had Uncle Bob killed.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, you should go.
No,
She said,
that's
"Shh,
it.
we stand for this shit."
I said quietly and observe.
And how many of Daddy's friends just killed themselves when they got in his way?
Oh, this is a normal behavior in this family?
You were always Daddy's favorite because of your, what did he call it, Maddie? Killer instinct?
If you think I'm a killer, maybe you should watch how you talk to me in my house.
But she didn't have Bob killed.
And how are you so sure about that dog trainer? Because you did it?
Because I saw the security footage of his death myself.
Oh, but why?
Security footage.
My God.
He's lying. He's just.
Oh, it's destroyed.
He's just covering. He's just.
He saw.
He didn't see
I
anything.
think he did.
Nah, he's just riding because he's on the sister side.
What more do you want?
What I want
is that security footage.
is for you to step down as.
Oh my God, you're doing too much.
You're a killer.
Kind of like
Kate.
She's like
Don't
on
speak
it.
to my wife that way.
Oh, eat a dick, Joseph.
Oh, Joseph.
I am digging into everything that you have ever
Too
done.
bad she's not seeing Joe as
and
the
I will
threat.
find out exactly what Bob had on you.
She can't die
The
now.
wrong monster. If Bob was a guillotine, Reagan's a fucking nuke.
We gotta take her out.
I'm coming for everything.
You can't just kill all your problems, Joe.
Yeah, you can.
Killing
Joe,
her
you
will
gotta
be
do
very
it.
extra suspicious after she was just saying you were sus.
Static fucking family.
Oh! Oh! No! Why are we clapping that?
Are you okay?
A knife.
Bro,
I think it's time you all got the fuck out.
fucking Damian Wayne out here with the butter knife.
Literally.
Dead on, spot on, bro. Where is he at?
Shut up!
He's like
Listening
just
in the
in the
other
kitchen.
That was great.
Bro, Ninja smoked into the room.
He is Damian Wayne.
What if I talk to Reagan the same way I talk to Bob?
We'll find another way.
Your sister.
Stop it. That is not who we are.
Not who we are. There isn't a line I wouldn't cross to protect this family.
Crazy idea. Step down to CEO. You don't have to kill anybody
Yeah.
else.
Well, you lose everything if you step down CEO.
Where does it end?
It ends when you and me and Henry are safe.
Joe's losing.
What? To kill everybody?
You're losing
Ever
this season,
questions?
Requests mediation for the school, and then we'll have to get Henry into therapy.
Henry
I'm
should
sorry,
be in
why
therapy.
is- Why is Henry being put into
Bro, you're something just throw a knife at somebody. You gotta be. I obviously gotta be in therapy. Goddamn it.
The truth is, he probably should have spoken to someone by now.
So
Yes.
You agree with Reagan?
Absolutely not.
I agree
but
with
there is
that part.
violence on all sides of our family.
And he was like
But he couldn't have
removed
inherited
from
it
a
from me.
home.
So this is about me.
Oh my God.
Me and my bad orphan seed.
Oh, I never said that. I would never say that. But it can't hurt to give him more help than he may need.
Do you know what makes kids violent? When the people who are supposed to love them turn their backs on them.
Sir, we're talking about therapy, which obviously you need to be there too.
You left him in America. You legit turned your back on your baby.
Right. Uh-oh. Oh, she dead.
No.
He's gonna take her anger out on her, bro. She gonna be chopped liver.
No, he's gonna be like,
He's gonna
oh my God,
fuck
this
her
is-
through the wall.
what a misunderstanding. Did you read every single book in here? Hopefully not.
I tried calling you, but there's no fucking signal in here. It's freezing.
Joe, don't
I
hesitate.
told you not to come in here.
Yeah, which
Hey, don't hesitate,
exactly
Joe.
how you
I
make
agree,
someone want
Chris.
to come down.
He's already
Hey, that's
hesitated.
what Sword
What
said.
is this, like booby-trapped
Come to the
rich person
society,
panic
Chris.
room shit? Why does it lock from the outside?
You know, she
Why
knows
do
too
you
much.
think?
What were you doing in here?
I was taking pictures of the books to send to a buyer. I
What?
thought I might be able to sell one. I'm really sorry. It's just when I heard how much some of these could go for, just one book could pay off all my debt and put up my play for an entire month.
So you were gonna steal from me to put up your play.
The debt is the important part.
You know, you won't be dead, so you won't have no debt. Don't worry.
I love this place. I'm fucking desperate.
She gotta go.
Am I supposed to feel bad for you?
No.
Well, wouldn't expect someone like you to understand.
She knows how to actually appeal to him.
Yeah.
That's gonna help.
Yeah,
That's gonna help.
He's just Joey from the block.
It's like, I can help you. What do you mean? Someone like me? What? I'll save you. I can fix you.
You're fired. I don't ever want to see you in this store again.
Your book, your memoir murder book is gone.
Done hide a book on her person.
I read your writing.
Oh no.
Your box of typewritten pages, right?
Shit. So much for locking it away.
It's decent, Joe. Your protagonist is a serial killer with no backstory.
You're so stupid.
No flaws. No wounds. My gut says that you have more in you. So. What are you hiding from?
What am I hiding from? That's a great fucking question. Maybe it's I did one wrong thing when I was a boy. And I got cast out like garbage. Lost my mother, lost my home. People saw me as damaged goods, and I got dragged through the system, only to end up somehow a Lockwood, where nobody understands. Because while they slept on silk sheets, I slept on that fucking floor, locked in the cage.
Jesus Christ.
That was in his head, right?
That's why you need therapy.
That was repressed that he didn't get to.
That was in
say
his
that.
head. That didn't really happen.
Yes, it
Yeah, all that
he
happened.
did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
We
that
saw it.
happened.
Seeing flashbacks.
No, I'm saying. Well, then he's gonna have to kill her because he just told her everything.
No, he
No,
didn't.
he just told his backstory.
Yeah, but
what does that have to do?
He
with
was
killing?
abused as a child. That means that's
Yeah.
like not a crime of his.
Yeah.
Is still afraid.
Last
Afraid your
time-
family couldn't love the darkest parts of you. But now, you realize this part of you makes you a better husband and a better father.
Do you remember in season 1 when he killed a therapist?
No, he framed the therapist
for murder.
Oh, that's right.
Uncle Jesse's still in jail. But didn't he also do therapist with love?
Yeah.
Did they see a counselor,
Yes.
like a marriage counselor?
You'll put Reagan in your cage, interrogate her, find out what investigation she's set into motion, then kill her. The world will believe she's disappeared, but you'll know the truth. Reagan Lockwood is dead.
You're slipping, Joe. You're slipping.
Right? It's an obvious
Can't
ploy,
know
bro.
what
She's bait.
Yet eventually you'll tell her the truth and she'll understand.
Nah, she's in hands off the sister, bro.
He's also slipping that he let someone read his murder memoirs and get away.
Joe,
It's
this is
happening tonight.
beyond dumb. This
Tonight's the night.
But he's invisible. Look at him. He has an invisibility cap.
Policy.
Joe, are you here to kill me? Do you think I don't keep bodyguards at all times?
Her time
I
is
hope
up.
he
Her
doesn't
time
kill
is
her.
now.
She's so fun.
No, he's just like looking through, see what
Yeah,
investigation's
he's snooping.
done, right? Like,
Where is she?
No, he was ready to.
oh, he
fucking-
was. Oh no,
Your
my.
cap.
Waited and baited.
Put it back on.
Oh, there she is, all by herself.
Bro, you ain't slick. Oh my god, put the hat back on. You're still
Right?
visible.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, where is she going?
Ooh, catch her
Fuck, you knew she coveted Kate's job. Of course that includes her office.
having an affair, maybe?
Yup.
I guess she's by
She
herself.
likes to drink in Kate's
What
office.
is she up to?
Out of all the things that I thought would happen,
You stupid.
Oh,
Fair.
Affair. Someone's actually coming to rob them.
no.
this
She's
is-
got that
this
that
is a
fantasy.
role play, bro.
We'll see and
It's
see.
straight
Bigger
role
role
play.
play.
Like, oh my god, please don't hurt me.
Oh God, no! Please don't fuck me on my sister's desk.
You've dreamed of Reagan's brutal and untimely death, but can you sit here and allow?
See, like he doesn't
this?
like SA. He's stopping this SA.
Yeah.
Well, what he thinks is SA.
Hang on, babe.
Babe?
Oh, I'm not used to wearing pants on me.
Oh, you're stuck behind this palm tree, boy.
Now I gotta watch y'all fuck. Get this on camera,
My
Joe, and
God.
use it to extort her.
I can't rip it. Maybe we just stitch it?
Scissors. Get scissors.
Cut the gloves off and then
Because
cut her
she-
panties off.
no, because she wants to be in that thing, and it doesn't have any holes to breathe through.
Buddy.
Oh! I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I do not exist anymore.
It's like watching a D&D. Like, how is he gonna go about this? We'll just knock them out.
Open the door. Babe? Baby, this is funny.
It looks like she locked her husband in the closet and then bashed her own head in. He's I love it.
Open and shut case. Well, he really just took her right then and there.
Yep.
He's so stupid.
A quick little.
Is this under Mooney basement?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What if Janine comes back? Like
He
she's
got
not-
a better lock, Navi.
I know she fired,
He's
but like
so
that didn't stop her
stupid.
before.
I don't agree with Joe right now. He's so stupid, bro.
This
He's
is
gonna
like
get
an
caught this
obvious
season.
kill.
They didn't want this to end. He's being so sloppy.
Yeah, he's. been
They
fucked.
used to be so careful.
Now he has to kill her.
He's an addict, man. Now he's unhinged now.
Harrison! Hey!
Imagine
I
you
can't
doing a
believe.
rape fantasy, and then you actually get kidnapped. That's
Bro, he straight bonked her ass.
bonk. What did he use
That's
to
how he's
bonk
gonna
her
get
with?
away
No
with it.
Just straight
He's
bonk,
gonna find the
bonking,
husband.
dude. My biggest fear is getting bonked on the head without knowing.
I'm sorry for firing.
You are not
No.
giving her job
I
back.
said, because you're right. I have been hiding certain things, even in my writing.
That the world you live in wouldn't understand.
But she does.
You be so sloppy. So sloppy. You got a person dug downstairs. And you gonna live her? Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
You couldn't pay me to go in that basement again.
There is one more thing.
I cemented up the wall to the basement like the Count of Monte Cristo.
So she died already. He must have killed
No,
the
she's
sister
still
already.
She's
'Cause
down
he,
there.
he wouldn't offer her job back if
He would.
someone's actively in the basement.
I mean, he's been sloppy so far. I would not put it past him.
Oh, you're also giving her a room to stay upstairs? You are bold, my man.
You're giving me an apartment?
Yeah, I mean, you are sleeping downstairs still, right? And this place is just sitting empty.
Why? Why would you do this for me? What's the catch?
I'm gonna eat your feet.
Fuck it. I need to be honest. I read that vapid self-help book by Sherry and Carrie Connor. And they said that it was your late wife's idea to put them in a cage in Monterey, Linda. And I know I've been pretending like I don't know anything about your life, but you're low-key famous. So I guess when I saw a cage here, it just kind of freaked me out a little bit.
You knew that and you still went inside
Not
there?
for books.
You went inside there knowing all that.
This just
It is locked
feels
behind you.
messy. I think I should
Yeah, you go.
She got the idea from me.
Do you have any idea how it feels to know that the person you trusted most
You're sick
used
fuck.
your childhood trauma to harm other people?
You are a sick fuck.
I have a theory.
Oh my god, I'm such an asshole.
No, you're smart. You are. You ask the tough questions. It's what I respect about you. Look,
So Sherry and Carrie did right. Okay, I'm glad that that's still being brought up.
There's really no catch.
no catch.
There's always a
There's
catch.
always a catch. There's no
I
such
don't sleep with
thing as
married
free
men,
lunch.
okay?
No. This is nothing like that. I can see how it reads like that.
Uh-huh.
I thought you had a good take on my writing. I was hoping you might read more.
I can see how it reads like
An equivalent to free room and board.
because that's exactly how I'm writing it. That's why it reads this
You
way.
got a deal.
All right.
We'll help each other. That's as far as it'll go.
Yeah, bud.
He's
You're
like,
lying to yourself.
He loves to tell himself that.
Just one day.
part of
It'll
it.
be
Since the moment
fine.
Henry was born, you have been afraid. He might have violence in his blood.
He's the Harrison.
Oh, it's nature and nurture. Who
Lay down
knows
your
which
sword,
one?
young sir. Please sit down. I have something I want to talk to you about.
Whether that's a real thing or not, holding back the truth isn't the way to protect him.
Look, he's putting away the elephant in the room.
It was never your blood that made you this way. It was life.
Yeah.
What happened to you will never happen to Henry. But you understand now that Kate was right. A little extra help couldn't hurt.
Yeah, good shit, good shit, Joe.
Scared or mad or overprotective every now and then, but talking about those feelings makes them not feel so bad anymore.
He's a good looking good dad. Good dad. He's super innocent. Nothing bad should ever happen to him now. Yeah.
When you said you felt exhilarated when you handled Bob, it scared me.
Yeah.
You thought she was grateful that she accepted all of you.
Are you only doing this to protect us, or is there something else? Is there something that you can't control?
But the truth is, she doesn't see you at all.
You never told her the full truth. Like
That's it. That's all it took for her to be like, she doesn't see you at all.
You realize you can never tell Kate the truth. She won't believe Reagan disappeared, so your cover story will have to be ironclad.
Are you having a fucking laugh? You're pressing charges against Henry.
My lawyer will rip your asshole apart.
Wait,
what?
He took. She was having an affair. I had a feeling, bro. I had a feeling.
Oh. Twin shenanigans.
Oh, the twin.
Twin-nanigans. She's diabetic. She ain't got her medicine. She gonna be dead in the basement.
She is diabetic.
Oh no, she's there.
Is that you?
There is only one person who's ever called you boo-boo.
No.
Maddie. You caged the wrong twin.
I was wondering, bro. I was gonna call it, and I didn't want to be right because where else were they gonna use the twin shenanigans?
Well, I thought that I remember I said I was like, he's gonna kill the wrong twin, but I didn't think not like
that's
this.
the only way because they didn't mention who it was, where she went, and then she was having an affair. Like they didn't call each other by their names, so it kind of made sense. But
that shit was hilarious.
I did not see that coming at
Didn't
all.
see that coming.
great
at
twist.
all.
This is why you're such a good TV. It's fun.
Wow. So wow. Okay. So how is he gonna get out of this? I mean, it's funny to me for Joe to be like, "Kate will never accept all of me." You never told who you are to begin with, because if you have, she wouldn't have accepted you, and now you are like hiding this.
But she accepted so much of him.
Yeah.
All she did was basically be like trying to get to the bottom and communicate like, is this something that's in you? And then he just goes, she'll never understand. Like, and like all from just broaching like the subject of whether we should maybe talk about this or bring it to light. And Joe just immediately shut down. Was like, damn.
You know what's funny? Love understood. Love accepted him wholly.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Love was like, no, you're into the murder? I do with the murder too.
No, she didn't like how he wanted to stalk the woman next door.
Okay. Love wasn't into the cheating, but she was into the murder.
But she was okay with the murders.
And now he's got one that's okay with the murders, but not the cheating. You can't have it all.
Kate only knows that like Joe had to kill people in the past because he had to, not because it excited him. So like she accepts that part, like he had to kill people because he needed to, not that like he's doing that, there's something wrong with him, and it's like, oh, she won't accept me because you never told her that you have killed some things, like some people, because you wanted to, not because you had to.
I guess I wasn't sure what she had known or accepted.
It's also more than one person. Like,
it's more clear now.
I didn't watch season 4 on the couch, but I watched it at home. And the one thing I didn't like about Kate was like in the end how she had like these ironclad morals about, you know, after she was complicit in the cancer case. She had these like convictions about never taking another life again, you know. And then finding out that Joe is a murderer and like, you know, a very good liar and all these other things, she's just like, I forgive you, let's move in together and get married and shit. And I'm like, well, that's wild, but okay, you know. So like at that point she already like doubled down on like, I don't really care about murder. And then with like agreeing to get rid of Bob, I thought was like a wild fucking step to take for her. And I feel like now she's like coming back to her own. But I think that the fact that she was okay with killing Bob in the first place is just like bad writing for her.
No, I think for me it makes it feel like she's got more dirt, because like I know that she's always like, I feel
that
bad.
Will make sense.
But hold on, she's like, I feel bad about the cancer case thing, but in her mind she's like, I did what I had to do. So when Joe's like, I only killed people that I had to, like I had to do this, in her mind I think she thinks of the cancer thing as the same thing, and she's like, look, I gave 100 people cancer. I mean, I could murder one other person. For Bob, she's like, this is a thing we have to do to protect ourselves, to protect our family. Like in my mind, she rationalizes shit the same way to Joe. The only difference is that when Joe was like, oh, I enjoyed doing it, she's like, ugh, that's gross.
Yeah. She viewed it as a weakness, as she said just now. And Joe, that's where she just realized Joe's got something in him.
Joe only, I think, my understanding is Joe only told Kate about 2 deaths, or 1 death was his dad. That he killed his dad because he had to. And Love.
And she also knows about the guy that they murdered in
Tom
London.
Lockwood.
Yeah.
Tom Lockwood.
Her dad, but also the other guy they killed, Reese.
So
about 5.
like, but not Tom Lockwood, I think 3. But whichever, I think, because she did mention in the first episodes, like you had to do those because of blah, blah, blah. So she essentially read the manuscript where he was like, oh, I feel exhilarated, like doing all this and all that stuff. And like now it's questioning because I think she was just blinded by love. And just like, okay, so you had to do this killing because you had to. That's why I had to do that as well, because I had to make this calls. People had to indirectly die from it. But the Bob death was just like, really? This is where we're going? This is exactly how we're gonna do. You have so much money. There's so much other things we can
Or
do.
just step the fuck down.
He
just
was about to
lose.
vote on no conference. She would have like
lose. She could just lose. She doesn't have to kill people. You can lose.
Or we could.
She just killed a bunch of kids with cancer. Do you think she cares about killing one fat guy?
She does, but that's what she did a long time ago. But that was a whole turning point for her in last season. Like she didn't want to do that. She didn't want to come to a company. The only reason she came back to a company because her dad died, and now she's gonna run this company as an all good person. Like do this nonprofit and all that stuff. Like she could have somehow sweetened the pot with Bob. Like, oh, we'll give you this and this and this. Maybe I don't have to step down. Maybe I can do the things that you want to do.
It would have undid all the work she had accomplished. They had to get Bob out of the way because they were doing a greater good to society.
Yeah, apparently, if you like give money to nonprofits and charity, it wash away your sin.
That is how. You know what's funny is that I think when Kate, here's why I think a flaw in Kate, the fact that she was like, hey, I understand that you killed those people. Let's just say it's 4. Let's say it's 3. She's like, you killed those people because you had to. It's like, if you had to kill one person, maybe if you're like, you don't understand, it was an extenuating circumstance. I'm like, okay, I guess I understand that. And you're like, but then it happened again like a year later. And then also like 6 months after that. I'd be like, well,
yeah,
you had me at the first one,
like
but
how many times,
as you have told me,
apart?
how many, like, do you keep putting yourself in situations where you have to kill people? Because like that's suspicious. But like Kate never took that suspicion. It's crazy. And but before not now, but at the end of the discussion, I want to say something about Bronte. And also, do you guys know what book Charlotte Bronte wrote? Because I don't. Can you look it up?
They're Bronte sisters. She could be Charlotte or the other one.
Well, Ms. Novella, please tell me.
Tell me looks like Marquetta.
Jane
Eyre.
Oh, Jane Eyre is written
Well,
by, what? No.
Did she just mention Bronte, or is that her actual name? Do we know that girl's name? He keeps calling her Bronte, but is it because that's the book he called her reading? Is that like her nickname?
I thought she was.
Does she have a name? I don't remember her name at all.
He keeps calling her Bronte.
Yeah,
looks like her actually too.
Like Janine. Can I look it up, Janine?
No, we're gonna
And
get
his name's
spoiled.
No, you can't look up, because if they're not saying her name on purpose, it could be a whole thing.
Could
So
be.
I just know he keeps calling her Bronte.
Yeah, I thought the Bronte was her name, but apparently not. Also, Ibsen. Ibsen is what she.
One of the books.
I just don't believe that he would move someone into the apartment above the bookstore where he's actively hiding someone. Like, he's getting extra sloppy.
Or maybe
I feel like
maybe
a little bit of
he's
the
imagining her
addict thing.
again.
You know how Ellie pressed on even after she boat wrecked and kept going to the wheel whale? It's like the way you said with the junkie reaching in the toilet for one last hit or whatever.
Yeah, bro, like, you're fucking
He's
sick.
starting to just like rapidly do this without doing the careful Joe thinking that he usually does.
Yep. But he literally said, I broke the seal. And it's like, well, guess I got to keep it going now. It's like, no, just stop.
Yep.
Bro, stop.
And he's gotten away with it so much that it's a lifetime of thinking you can get away with it.
Yep.
It's like, you can't.
You feel invincible.
I mean, honestly, at this point, yeah, I'd be like, God looking out for me. You want me to do this shit.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that.
Yeah, I think like, and he doesn't realize like taking down like rich people is a very different, because like if 2 or 3 people start going from same family, like something's going on.
Right?
There's
Yeah.
something weird.
They got money to
Like,
investigate too.
Yeah, and then like there's more people who want to investigate. Yeah, they have money to investigate. They're like, we're gonna put more PI behind us or whatever.
We're gonna get
I'm excited to see what Boo Boo is going to do.
They can't let her go. They can't let her go.
When
He has to let her go.
When Harrison got pushed into the closet, didn't he say the other twin's name actually? And Joe wasn't.
No, he
paying
said,
attention?
babe.
Oh, he said babe.
All right, so check it. All right, here it goes. Bronte.
What if Harrison? Sorry.
Yeah.
What if Harrison doesn't know that he was cheating on his wife?
Wow.
I think you dumb. Real talk,
mean,
if there are twins.
Had CTE, I mean, it was sad that.
Okay, then it's the CTE. I'm sorry. If you got twins, you better be able to tell the difference
But
between
it's
your wife and the other. No,
were you able to tell
not
Chris?
when you're married to someone. You better. Otherwise, guys, what the fuck are we doing here? That's your fucking soulmate, and you can't tell if another bitch look like her standing next to her. That's you. How many times has that happened on accident?
Accidentally fall into a role-play fantasy where we're R-wording in the office.
They are indeed identical twins, but people's personalities aren't identical. They look alike, but they act very different. Even the actress portraying both of them is doing a different job. Unless somebody's pretending to be their twin, in which case that is indeed sexual assault. Don't do that, twins. But unless she's pretending, then you should be able to tell the difference between your wife and her sister.
And what does Harrison meant? Like, I'm not used to wearing pants. Like,
When they fuck, they don't even wear pants.
But you wear pants in general.
That's also good. He couldn't take the belt up, the glove off either. He's a himbo, okay? He don't know no better.
Yeah, because
what is a himbo?
Not a bimbo, but you know what a bimbo
With the
is.
him.
Come on, it's in the word. All right, so look, here's my theory.
You always say a bimbo is something different than what I think it is.
No, it's like candy. A bimbo's a type of
Bimbo
lady.
candy.
It's an insult. Here's my theory, okay? Bronte is a redhead. Yes?
Yeah.
Some would even say that maybe she has a little red hood on and she is lost in life and in the store. And Penn Badgley, a bit of a wolf, right?
Oh my God.
It's Little Red Riding Hood. And he's like, oh, I'm going to gobble you up. But I had a creative reading class when I was a kid. I don't know if that's what it's called, but we read Little Red Riding Hood and they're like, what other things could this story maybe be meaning? What are the other meanings? And it could be telling little girls to watch out for older men who be stalking around the woods, and he is one of them older dudes who's stalking. I think she's in deep. It's like the movie Hard Candy with Ellen Page.
Wait.
She's here to
But
get
if
this
it's
man.
really like, I think it's really like that all the way through. If no one else knows what we're talking about,
Yeah,
I think she's playing a work on him. But I don't know. It's
man.
It's weird.
Because she was like, it's not that I didn't know
so
anything about your
much.
life. And when he approached her and she stepped back, I think that was like some instinctual shit. She was like, well, and he was like, oh, you're afraid of me? And then as they gave him more. So yeah, I think.
Honestly, I mean, if it was a strange man locking the door behind me in an apartment that he just gave me, I would take a step back too.
Why did he lock the door? He just closed the door.
He didn't.
Yeah,
lock
but
it,
it's a weird
the
behavior.
implications of I have you alone in this house now.
Yeah.
The implications.
And also, like, I feel like if she has read the book, I'm pretty sure she has read more by the podcasters, by Sherry and Carrie. And
then reading his manuscripts would tie more into that.
And also you have this cage that, like, yes, for the old books, but it locks behind you. Like, isn't that scary? Like, it should be open both ways. I feel like her reading so many books and very smart and all that stuff that she should be able to put two and two together. So unless maybe she's a PI, like maybe she is some kind of.
But then why would she tell him that she read the
But then
manuscript?
she's
when she was
watching a
out?
YouTube video of how to pick a lock. So there's other things that make me think she's amateurish too, like the door closing behind, like you said.
But
it could just be she's infatuated with him and wants to know
Because he is a baddie. Maybe she is just like a serial killer fucker. Those are real.
Maybe
people.
she is a killer herself. Maybe she wants.
No,
to
we've
kill
been done that with love. I don't
But
want.
what we haven't done.
No, but like she's stalking Joe.
She's a vigilante.
Yeah,
Okay.
like maybe I don't know.
I can see that. But also, her being into Joe would be, we haven't seen that yet either. Like someone being like, oh no, I 100% get exactly who you are. I know all the shit that you do and I'm super into it.
And I tracked you down specifically for this.
So that, and then I'm honeypotting you because I want you to kind of pretend to murder me maybe.
That
just
would
a little
be
bit.
insane.
So, but that's not how they're going to end. Like, they gotta be an ending after. Like, this is the final season. So
This is the final season.
So yeah, that's not how they're going to end it.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he goes into jail and has a pen pal. You know, that
Badgley
exists
pal.
too. But guys, we're gonna jump into the next
A
episode.
pen pal because he's Penn Badgley. I see what you did there.
So we're gonna jump into the next episode. You guys can watch the uncut for that right now on our website, normies.com. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. Be my pen pal, Mr. Badgley.
Pen pal.